Squid Game Season 2 release date, cast, and new details. Squid Game was without a doubt the most popular television series that was shown in 2021, and for good reason. The dystopian capitalist metaphor produced by Netflix moved all of us to tears, and many viewers were horrified when they realized how close to home the show's issues of poverty, particularly those relating to healthcare, might touch. The conclusion of Season 1 left some space for further storylines to be told in a second season, but the question is whether or not we will really see more episodes of this great blockbuster. Thus, keep watching because here is all that we currently know about the upcoming second season of Squid Game. Is there going to be a second season of Squid Game? After Dong Hyuk's comments to Variety in September 2021 when the season first aired, it was uncertain as to whether or not we would be seeing a Squid Game Season 2 installment. I do not currently have any detailed plans for the second installment of Squid Game. On the other hand, if I were to undertake it, I most definitely would not do it by myself. I would look at employing a writer's room, and I think it would be best to have different directors with expertise. Netflix made it quite apparent that they would be thrilled to have Dong Hyuk return for a subsequent season. According to what Bella Bajaria, the worldwide TV president for the streaming service, told Vulture, he is now working on a number of projects, one of which is a feature. We are attempting to determine the framework that would work best for him. Dong Hyuk provided an explanation. It's almost as if you don't give us much of a choice. He added, there has been an overwhelming amount of enthusiasm, pressure, and desire for the second season of the show. It's now running through my thoughts. At the moment, I'm working on the planning stages. When Sarandos was asked by Variety whether there will be a second season of Squid Game, he enthusiastically said, absolutely. The action in the realm of Squid Game has just started. What is the total number of seasons? Take 2. As was just said, both Dong Hyuk and Sarandos have confirmed that production on Season 2 is now underway. However, Dong Hyuk revealed to the Korea Times in December 2021 that he was in discussions with Netflix about producing a third season of the series as well. Who will be returning for the second season of Squid Game? Due to the fact that Squid Game came to a conclusion with the majority of the cast having been killed out, the only characters that will be returning for the second season of Squid Game are Sung Gi-hun, Hwang Jun-ho, and Hwang In-ho. What is the storyline for the second season of Squid Game? We will guarantee you this. Gi-hun will be back and he will accomplish something for the world, Dong Hyuk said to the Associated Press, revealing a huge Squid Game Season 2 spoiler in the process. Approximately 1 month or so earlier than that, he pitched a completely different concept to The Hollywood Reporter, which was to crowdsource the narrative. With such a large audience eagerly awaiting the second season, there is a lot of pressure on me right now. I haven't made up my mind about whether or not I should do another season because of all the pressure. He added, but if you look at it in a more optimistic light, the fact that so many people enjoyed the first season and are looking forward to good things in the second season means that there are people all around the globe expressing their thoughts on the direction that the show ought to go. When it came time to develop the following season, I could truly draw inspiration from fans located all around the globe. He also said that he was interested in exploring the connection between Hwang Jun-ho and Hwang In-ho since the conclusion to their story was left open-ended. However, he did not stop there. He added, I could also delve into the tale of that recruiter in the suit who plays the game of dachi with Gi-hun and gives him the card in the first episode, he continued. And of course, we could continue with Gi-hun's tale when he goes back and investigates more about how he is going to negotiate his way through his confrontation with the individuals responsible for inventing the games. As of right now, the director has no idea what the plot lines of Season 2 will be, but he can tell that there are plenty of options available to choose from. According to what Dong Hyuk said with Entertainment Weekly in December 2021, one of the themes that may emerge is Gi-hun's humanity. Gi-hun is a guy whose humanity is seen through or revealed in specific circumstances. He added, referring to what we saw in the first season of the drama. If there were to be a Season 2, we would see that. He added, to put it another way, his humanity is shown via the use of a very subdued approach. On the other hand, I believe that in the second season, all that he has learned from the games and his experience in the first season will be put to use in a more proactive way. This is something that I would expect to happen. When is the Squid Game Season 2 release date? Dong Hyuk has informed the AP that there will not be a second season anytime soon. He stated, I do believe it's too early to determine when and how that's going to happen. It is generally reasonable to suppose that the earliest year in which we may possibly witness it is 2024. Since the development of Squid Game began in 2019, it took 2 years to complete, and even if they began work on Season 2 right now, it wouldn't be available until late 2024 at the earliest. What does the ending of Squid Game Season 1 mean? Dong-hyuk said that the finale of Squid Game, in which Gi-hun is not allowed to board the aircraft to the United States, was done on purpose. According to an interview he gave with The Hollywood Reporter, "That was, in fact, my way of communicating the message that you should not be dragged along by the competitive flow of society," he said. "That was the message that you should start thinking about who has created the whole system, and whether there is some potential for you to turn back and face it." He added, "Therefore, it is not always the case that Gi-hun is turning back in order to exact retribution. It is possible that he is trying to make immediate eye contact with what is really taking on in the broader context by doing this, and that interpretation may be correct." The main character, Dong-hyuk, is dissatisfied with the economic discrepancies that are caused by mostly capitalist countries, and this serves as the show's overall topic, especially those without universal health care. According to what he had to say, "These days, we are, in reality, living in a society that is profoundly unjust and economically hard," he added, "particularly in the wake of the epidemic. There is a greater degree of inequality, a more cutthroat level of competition, and a greater number of people are having their means of subsistence pushed to the brink. I'd guess that more than 90% of people all over the globe will be able to relate to the situation of the characters that are shown in the series and sympathize with them in some way. That, more than any other factor, is probably the primary explanation for why the series had such a huge hit all across the globe." Have any awards been given out for Squid Game? The Squid Game was a huge success, and it won 6 Emmy Awards, including lead actor in a drama series for Lee Jung-jae and directing for a drama series in Hwang Dong-hyuk. The Korean series cemented its place in the annals of television history. In doing so, it became the first show that was not in English to win those awards, making it the first non-English program to win those categories. Is Squid Game the most popular show ever? Well, the truth is, yes. Squid Game is the most popular show ever. The end of the long-running comedy series focused on the Vietnam War is the only broadcast television program that has been able to compete with the audience of several Super Bowls. And finally, it's surpassed by Squid Game as the most popular show of all time. Given that this took place before streaming was commonplace, predicting how well these two shows would do against one another in the present day is challenging. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Click the subscribe button and see you in the next video.